We'll play the tiebreaker tonight. Oh yeah, and Shorty was tough.
I told you, man.
Shorty was tough. Where's she from?
Cali right here. She right down like probably an hour away.
Did you diddy bop?
Nah, she got a boyfriend.
The fuck that got to do with anything?
I told you. No, she's not. She's a valley girl, man. The valley girl is gonna be faithful as a motherfucker, man.
Slip her Mickey and rape her.
That's the big play, man.
Hello, everybody. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports.
What you say? I ain't going to jail.
Two players who will always be synonymous with the 2004
Oh, you ain't
NFL
put it in the
draft
range?
are
That
gearing up
shit
to go
ass,
against
bro.
each other. It's Ben Roethlisberger going up against Eli Manning. With that, it's time to hook up
And I
with
give
our
you that half. Oh
commentators
yeah,
in the
this
booth.
shit is set up
We
for
turn
me
it
to
over
win.
to Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
All right, Larry,
This shit
EA
is set up
Sports
for me to
coverage
win.
of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
Good.
Coming up, we've got a good matchup on tap between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the New York Giants.
Play B how you get it. Play B how you get it. Alright.
And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run. They'll come out in the pistol.
Fuck with me right now, my nigga.
Throwing on first down is Manning. He gets it complete to Harris. A gain of 4 on the play, and it'll bring up a second down. And a lot of the weight of this offense falls on the shoulders of the running back.
That's because the offense knows if they give him any openings, any opportunities, he can turn it into a big play at any time.
You out your fucking mind, nigga.
Manning to throw on second down. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Call it a gain of 7, and it gets him a new set of downs.
But that's the Kickstarter right there. Eli Manning finding his guy, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah, it's a deadly combination, isn't it?
It really is, but what really makes it work is just how unflappable Eli is with his demeanor, able to maintain his calm and his poise, because we know
Odell Beckham Jr. That all the way in. Touchdown, New York.
You can see it.
Odell Beckham, 66 yards. And the Giants are going to take a first quarter lead. And there they got him the ball, just yet to him to the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rap, right?
All right, let's go.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that.
No, we ain't going to do that.
And this
New York. Tell that
that
nigga we don't do stomp. Tell that nigga we don't do stomps, New York. No, it's not. Yo, listen. I'm not telling you I'm not going to quit, but I'm telling you I'm going to put points on the board. You got me fucked up.
If you skunk, you go quit, right?
Fuck real. Fuck real.
They come up with one running back. That's Bell. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage.
Yeah.
And he powers his
Really
way
playing
up
strong.
past the 30.
Just in case you were wondering, Brandon, if Le'Veon Bell's a true 3-down back, of course you weren't. But how about this for numbers? 66 yards on the ground. 154 total yards from scrimmage because he had 88 through the air. Tell me what he can't do as a running back.
I read a couple articles that with him back, they also put in some new plays, and that's what he does. He expands your offense all around. Time running out here on the play clock. They'll go again with Bell. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Time for the offensive starters now for the Pittsburgh Steelers, and a guy to watch out wide, Sammy Coates.
A slow start in his rookie season, only caught 1 pass in 2015. They're expecting much bigger things from him, trying to help out that offense. He can get open. You know his quarterback will find him.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
You got to tell me how to, nigga.
Give it in there when you go to NC Queasy, you hit subscribe.
Alright, I got you.
Say subscribe right there and just hit that shit.
So
because every time I go live, you could have seen me whooping old boy ass today.
I wasn't even on today.
When I go live, it'll pop up on your YouTube notification like it do my phone.
Alright, say less. I got you. I'm waiting on
A lot
you.
of credit. They ended up running the ball on a key third down situation. They were staring 3 and out in the face and found a way to flip the script and keep the ball moving on offense.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to do is go ahead and ball, man.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one. Now a first down carry by Bell. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Now they'll throw it with Roethlisberger. On the right side, caught by Green. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
They'll run it now out of the gun. Now Bell hit. He lost
Get the
football.
fuck out of
And the
here,
possession
man.
is theirs at their own 43-yard line. The Giants offense now gets ready to head back onto the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just that. Give him 6 on the play.
Man,
It's a
that ain't the
second
first
down.
time he did this shit.
That was not a completion that results in a highlight video. But at the same time, if you have those kind of completions all game long, eventually one of them might
That
turn
the first
into a
time that nigga
highlight.
did that shit. I had to mute that nigga.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
That was a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of
No,
the run that they
I
got.
play in the daytime, but I was with McConnell, man.
Manning now on
I
first
was
down. Looking for his receiver. Sharp, and it's
Pickles.
intercepted. Picked off by Lawrence Timmons. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And last time the turnover on the fumble, and they were in enemy territory, so that had to be very frustrating. Down on the scoreboard here, can't do it again.
You nailed every part of what was frustrating. Down on the scoreboard, had a drive going, and pushed it past the 50-yard line so they felt they were in striking distance, and to come away with nothing, not a good feeling at all, to put it mildly. Now they can't afford to do that again.
Yeah, now can they get that bad taste out of their mouth here?
No. No,
A
can't
bit
do
of
it
ground to
like
make
that.
up for the offense as they face a 2nd and 11.
Can't do it like that.
On second down, Roethlisberger. He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Back with Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
No, it ain't tough. It ain't tough at all. It ain't tough at all.
On 3rd down, Roethlisberger. Sammy Coates has it complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Well, clearly one of his advantages as a passer is his height. Sit back in the pocket, fired over the middle. That makes things tougher defensively, doesn't it?
It really does, because your goal is to move the quarterback off his initial spot when he gets his drop back completed. But when you have that type of height, he can stay in there. If he's willing to take the hits and just fire over the top, which saves him time and actually completes a play a little bit quicker than
One
he
lose a
normally
draw,
does, where
keep it on.
quarterback has to slide and find open space to throw.
Second down following the run. Brown, the lone receiver, left. On second down, here's Roethlisberger. Goes underneath for Bell. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line.
I'm doing what I got to do, man.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way. And
You know what I
really,
mean?
we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. Over the middle, here to Coates. A big game for Coates against the Jets. How about what he did? 139 yards, 2 touchdowns.
And they need those types of games from him. I'm not even talking about the monster numbers that he had this past week. I'm just saying being a consistent, reliable threat, because someone has to take the pressure off of Antonio Brown. He can't catch everything, can he?
Yeah,
maybe he
which
can.
is called nice.
It's funny, partner. Le'Veon Bell, when he
His
came out of
front
Michigan
four
State,
nice.
when I go
He
back
tries
and
to
look
come
at
in,
my
that's why I'm getting rid of the ball
analysis
fast.
of him and what my grades were for him, thought he was a big-time player, great potential, but I didn't know we were going to get this player. I was used to a big, solid, thick running back, but now I've got a full package, a guy who can do everything, as we just saw there, including breaking tackles.
But at the time, second-round pick in 2013, some people probably wishing they'd taken him in the first. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. So he loses 3 yards there. Now 3rd down. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger. Now a battle for the football. It's caught. It's a touchdown. Martavis Bryant from 17 yards out. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up. Well, there was a little extra pressure with that one because it was 3rd down. He didn't care. He snagged it with one hand.
He bust their ass.
The key is to make a play in a tough situation. Doesn't matter how, and in this case, one-handed gets it done. Terrific play for us to watch.
So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away.
Yeah, you do.
And they will not
we'll play our tiebreaker later.
It's through
I
the
got no
end
problem
zone
with
for
that.
a touchback. The New York set to take the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. But they're hoping it's
No,
it's
type
over
of game.
one of the game.
I got to win
That's all
for
they
the
talk about, turnovers,
game.
right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. It's a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll make it 2nd down. 2nd down now after the pass completion. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3.
Well, it wasn't much of a game, but we're getting near the 2-minute warning, so maybe they just want to get to that point, regroup, and decide what they want to do the rest of the half.
And Jennings has it.
Good pass.
He won't go down.
Good pass. That was a
On
beautiful
3rd with a
pass.
gain of 22.
That was a beautiful pass by Eli.
2 minutes to play
Beautiful
in a
pass by
tightly
Eli.
contested first half. We're back to East Rutherford.
That was
But
a
first
beautiful
this
pass by
time
Eli.
out.
You know how some shit you can't even knock.
One receiver left, 3 to the right. Throwing on first down is Manning. And this is caught. I think he got that with one hand. They'll get 17 yards there. And it'll be first down,
He was
Giants.
telling me.
I'm about to do a disservice.
He was telling me, like I told
to
him,
the
I
catch
said,
we
Breezy,
just saw.
you can't go ahead and get mad when
Coming
me
down
and you
with it,
fuck with
just like
niggas.
that. Yeah. I know. Odell Beckham Jr. We're used to this, aren't we?
We are.
And that's just wrong on every level. That was spectacular.
Offense comes to the
No, I
line
ain't even
now,
talking
1st
about
and
that.
10.
You can't go ahead and fuck with niggas all day long. And when a nigga fuck with you, and you don't feel like it, you don't look like, yo, I don't feel like it. No, nigga,
On
you fuck
first
with niggas all
down,
day long.
Manning. He gets it complete to Harris.
You know what I'm
And
saying?
he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the
Fuck with niggas
26-yard
all day
line.
long. You can't go
Recent
ahead
years,
and
the
do that,
slot
man.
receivers really gained stature in the NFL because they can do so many things. Yes, they can line up wide
do
like
that.
your normal wide receiver, but to have that kind of courage and toughness to run routes in the middle of the field and become dependable targets for their quarterbacks and move the sticks, those guys are worth their weight in gold.
It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
You know what really fires up offensive linemen? When the guy that is carrying the ball behind them can create his own space and break a tackle along the way.
Into the red zone now. Manning out on the right. This is Cruz. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz it, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out.
Yo, New York, you see me right there?
Here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense.
It's right there.
It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
I'm right there.
Here comes the D swarming to the line. 1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Manning to throw on second down. His pass caught at the 4. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and that is going to set up 3rd and goal.
That's all you said.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try to run now with Jennings.
Good shit.
And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
He about to take this 3.
Stop that nigga.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. 1 final try. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it. And the offense will recover, but it won't make much difference here. This will still be a turnover on downs. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL.
That's why when you were sitting there talking about time is ticking, I'm sitting there like, nigga, shut the fuck up.
We'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This one taken just inside the 10. Oh, nice spin.
That brought back bad memories.
Listen,
nice
listen.
work on the return as he'll start
You heard me telling
just past the 30-yard line. The Steeler
pretty
offense
much
now
go
with
ahead
the
and take the
football
money.
first here to begin the 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Partner, you know I love to point out when teams break tendency and do something a little bit different from the norm. But when you run the ball the first play of the drive, that's not a tendency breaker at all. That's just trying to establish yourself as you move forward.
And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
That nigga was on field. That nigga was on blank.
Back to the ground, this time with Bell.
Yo, get the fuck out of here. He was supposed to fall
4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for 1st.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. Green with a catch
Roughing
left
the
side.
passer.
Roughing the passer. That's shades of Charles Davis back in his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
Damn, you were trying to kill the quarterback.
Right.
So here we go, 1st and 10 now.
I'm not trying to let him get the thing.
After the penalty, it's Bell.
Yo,
just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Tough day, tough sledding right there, and it's been that way the entire game. Not a whole lot of room to ramble for him.
Yeah, you're right. It's been that way all afternoon. Didn't get a whole lot better there. A fake to Bell. Now it's Roethlisberger surveying the field. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They'll run with a backup. This is Williams.
Get
And the
the
stop here will come
fuck
at the 38-yard line. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Now Roethlisberger. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A lot of big buzz in the league continues to be circling around Dallas in that quarterback spot. Tony Romo may be coming back in a few weeks, but with Dak playing this well, there's a decision to be made.
And it's been a long time since the starter getting hurt automatically got his job back when healthy. You go back to how Tom Brady got his job, and they decided to stay
get the fuck out of here, man.
I think since about that time, the rules have been different, so it's going to be interesting to see how Dallas handles that.
So the offense has it 1st
that was
and
some
10.
bullshit.
This is Jennings. Looking for a 3rd and 2. He'll go with it. And he'll be And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
Manning to throw on 2nd down.
Yo, they is jerking the shit out me against Odell, man.
21 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
I sit up there and I got something for that.
So many different ways.
I got something for that.
Sometimes he just takes off and goes, just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far that you can catch everything underneath. But still, at some point in the game, you probably have to make some contested catches, right? Sometimes you have to go up and beat a defender for the football. He has that in his arsenal as well.
Showed it right there. Jarvis Jones that time in on the stop.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
1 receiver left, 3 to the right. Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And just a small glimpse there as to why they like this rookie so much.
And that's why they lit up a little bit in our meetings with the coaching staff.
Yeah, when we talked about him, they did.
Yeah, they like his work ethic. You know, this guy's running every route well in the route tree and getting better at it all the time. Really honing his game. They expect a pretty good jump out of him as things continue to move on.
Now a play fake on 1st down.
But sometimes you just have to take things into your own hands, don't
Jerking
you?
the shit out of me,
offense
man.
is really struggling in this game. They're the ones keeping things going. They have to continue to play at that level.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. Throwing is Manning.
Come on. Yo, look at this John right here, man.
Touchdown.
Look at this shit. They is jerking.
From 4 yards out. And the Giants are in for 6. Boy, it's nice to
Yo, that wasn't a pick?
You can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
Yo, they jerking the shit out of me, man. When I say this is bullshit, this is bullshit.
The sack and a loss of 8.
My whole thing is, if you're going to go ahead and pretty much jerk me all the way, don't go ahead and
Brown, the lone
give me
receiver,
the
left.
dumb shit.
Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Got a man open. It's Darius Hayward-Bay. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. Third down and 3. 5 wides in the game. 4 of them to the right side. Roethlisberger will throw. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. They chalked that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 1st and 10, it's Roethlisberger. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders,
they
got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Now Roethlisberger, and caught, right side, Green, and into the end zone, touchdown, Pittsburgh.
Stop robbing me, we can ball.
Darius Green, 30 yards, wins. And the Steelers are an extra point away from tying this thing up.
These motherfuckers stop.
And an important one that is, as we are tied now early in this fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Oh, yeah.
Bobby Rainey now to return it.
Yep.
And he'll take it back to about
for sure. And I ain't going to hold you. I can't stop the bleed. I picked the wrong
fucking
fucking playbook. I can't stop the bleed.
And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great
I cannot stop the bleed.
Do they stick
This is
with
the
that?
only way I can think about
I
stopping
think
the
that they
bleed.
would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're
The
presenting.
only way I can think about stopping the bleed
Because
is
the
like
secondary,
this.
they really look clueless.
And this
And that
look
was
like
amazing
it,
because
and
that
they got a
drive
chance.
went
I don't
and
know.
went, no adjustments and no big
At
plays
least we
by
got
the
something
defense
for
to
the
knock
run.
the ball away.
Hey, you're going to have to disguise a blitz.
No.
On second down, here's Manning. Cruz has it over the middle. And he'll get to the
I had him and I
29-yard
moved
line, brought
clean
down
away
there.
from him.
It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. Fresh set of downs here. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. He'll get a nice jump there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. See if they stay on the ground for 2nd down. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Jennings. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. The linebacker, Ryan Shazier, there to make the tackle. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Manning. He's got Cruz complete. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive. And they're on third and short. They just tried to spread the field. It worked.
And I think that the spreading
However
of
it
the field,
goes,
the extra receivers has really become the next in the evolutionary chain in the NFL. Go all the way back in that situation, you're handing it to the fullback, right? As we evolve, maybe you pitched it to your tailback. Now you spread the field, and you have your choices of where to throw it and complete it for a first down.
Shit, man. However it go, it go. I'm not going to go ahead and keep playing like
Tie
this.
game here.
However it
Time
goes,
starting
we're going
to
to put
run
everything
down.
on the
The
line.
defense really needs to try and keep this game tied. See if they can get the ball back from the offense. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he might have got this across midfield, not by much. They'll mark it down at the 49. It's a gain of 3, and it sets him up with 2nd and just 2 yards to go.
Right.
I think we know by now that every run is not going to be broken and get all the way to the end zone. But these short ones still have their value. You can still set up your play action and throw the football. You control the clock because when you have the ball and they don't. And often the physicality sets the
I picked the wrong fucking beat.
They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. Time for a break. We'll come back and see how it all shakes out
I need
after
these
this.
niggas to step up.
Offense
man.
walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive.
I need these niggas to step the fuck up.
They'll run it now out of the gun. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
The defense won that play so fast that I think if the running back even had time to notice if anyone was there, it was just a blink of an eye, and there was a loss on the play.
They'll put 2 receivers left, 2 to the right. To throw is Manning. Drops it off in the flat to Jennings. And he is out of bounds, just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Good shit.
He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. And now before they run this play on 4th and 1, we're going to get a break and a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. Manning indeed going for it on 4th.
Good fucking D. Good D.
Straight down to the turf. Incomplete. Pittsburgh's offense now heading back out onto the field. They need to get this around the 40 to have a chance to win it in regulation. From the 40, it's a 57-yard field goal, so that gives you a gauge.
And all they're trying to do now is pick up yardage in good chunks and get out of bounds and stop the clock. If they end up running a play and get tackled in bounds, they're worried the clock may run out on them and finish the game.
And they'll have to be careful how they handle this. The linebacker, Kelvin Shepard, brings him down.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things. But the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Roethlisberger to throw. On the right side, caught by Green. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll make it 3rd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what,
we got it.
really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he would have going to a secondary target.
Yo, you dropped it?
Primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage. Knew where the pressure was going to come from.
Man.
I know how to beat that.
You can go ahead. You can win by 3. I don't need
the
to give up.
offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. Now Roethlisberger. And Bryant's got it over the middle. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field, and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones.
Right, man.
Come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense.
Right.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Right.
Completed pass play. Now let's see if they go back to the air or to the ground. 5 wides in the game, 4 of them to the right side. It's a 4-receiver look to the right side. Out left side here to Bryant. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Here's Roethlisberger. And that will be complete with a clock down now to 13 seconds.
Let's do that.
Let's give some credit to the defensive guys on that play. Able to bat that one away. Sure looked like they were trying to hit the corner route.
I threw that wrong like a bitch.
Brown, the lone receiver left. Throwing now is Roethlisberger. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Not that one. Not that one.
So on now for the field goal try, Chris Boswell. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And this one's even close, short and to the right. It's no good. Costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So it's an empty possession there, and you have to say it's not like him to come up short on a kick like that.
No nuts, no glory. We're going to OT.
But anything in the 40 to 49-yard range should be pretty automatic for an NFL kicker, especially in terms of at least getting it there. So you're right. That is a surprise.
Get shit out of here. No, OT we
and
go.
here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Rainey to return it. Uses the stiff arm. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game.
I don't even know why.
They were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5.
some of the most unselfish players on any football team? Defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make the play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Good shit.
It's Cruz left side.
Good shit.
Give him 2 yards.
You gonna go for it, you gonna punt the ball.
It'll be 4th down. So a big move here, playing to
Time
win
out,
in
you got one
overtime.
left.
They're
You
going to
gonna
go
go for it, you
for
gonna
it
punt the ball.
on 4th down.
What you gonna do?
Oh shit, he gonna go for it.
Go ahead, do you?
Oh shit. No nuts, no glory.
Right.
A big call here in overtime. They're going for it on 4th down. The Giants do snap it. It's Manning. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. And some courage there. Your side of the field in overtime first drive. Going for it. Wow, they got it, though.
Sometimes you have the feel that whether you turn it over on your side of the field or you punt it away to them and give them the ball, you're not going to be able to stop them anyway. They decided to gamble on themselves.
What?
Big pickup.
Yo, they is giving this nigga
The
shit.
defense helps the offense out there. Now 5 yards to go on first
They
down.
is giving
They'll
this
put
nigga
2
shit.
receivers left, 2 to the right. Working from the gun, Manning. This is
Yo, Odell just cooked us, man. Get the fuck out of here. They just jerked the shit out of me.
Old dirty bastard, nigga.